Columbus Borough President Brad Hoylman. And to Tuan, our fabulous artist, your work offers us something rare, a quiet invitation to look more deeply, to feel more expansively, and consider the ways in which light, in all of its forms, moves through us and between us. It is both intimate and boundless, grounded and transcendent. We are grateful for your vision and for the care with which you have brought this magnificent sculpture to the world. Thank you. I also want to recognize the truly gifted Cecilia Alamani, whose curatorial vision continues to shape the High Line as a place of imagination, inquiry, and possibility. Cecilia, your commitment to artists and to the stories they carry ensures that this place remains not only relevant, but essential. And you have built a team of brilliant curators and artisans that is second to none, and let's give them a big round of applause. This work arrives at a moment when its presence feels especially resonant. We are living in a time where there are forces that seek to narrow our understanding of one another, to simplify, to exclude, and to erase. And against that, art can serve as a form of witness. It can hold complexity where the world demands reduction, and it can insist on presence where there is pressure towards invisibility. All the light that shines through the universe does precisely that. It feels to me like a quiet defiance and of profound generosity. It reminds us that light persists, that it travels and refracts and returns just like us, and that even when obscured, it is never extinguished. And in that persistence, there is resilience, and in that movement, there is hope. And public art carries an enormous responsibility and also a unique gift. Here on the High Line, this work will be encountered by millions, each person bringing their own histories and questions and their ways of seeing. And in that shared space, something subtle but very powerful can happen. A moment of recognition, a shift in perspective, a widening of what feels possible. And so tonight, as we welcome this sculpture, we are also affirming something larger, that the stories we carry matter, that visibility matters, and that the act of seeing and being seen itself is a form of connection. Thank you to all of you for sustaining this community, for believing in the enduring power of art to illuminate, to challenge, and to bring us closer to one another. And my wish this evening, maybe even a prayer, is that we all carry that light for the next 18 months. And now it's my pleasure to welcome our very own Cecilia Alamani to this stage.
Thank you, Alan, for the kind words, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to the High Line. I am so thrilled to be gathering here today to celebrate our 5th Flint Commission, The Light That Shines to the Universe, by artist Juan Andrew Nowin. Give him a round of applause. The Flint program was conceived to challenge and interrogate the idea of public monuments, to provide artists with the opportunity to experiment and to push their practice to new levels, and to take risks in producing works of significant size and scale. Following the remarkable legacy of artists like Simon Lee, Sam Durand, Pamela Rosenkrantz, and most recently Ivan Argote, Tuan's work arrives as a powerful new landmark for the city of New York. Tuan's artistic practice is rooted in a profound engagement with memory and with the layers of history, exploring how the echoes of our past continue to shape and transform our present. Tuan's work, which encompasses evocative films and monumental sculptures, has been featured in prestigious institutions and exhibitions worldwide, from the Whitney Museum and the New Museum here in New York to the Singapore Biennale and Plasts in Hong Kong. We're especially proud to celebrate him today as he prepares for the upcoming Venice Biennale next week, where he will be participating in the main exhibition, a project that stands as a powerful testament to the vision of its curator, the late Koyo Kuo. Standing 27 feet tall above the highland, this reincarnated figure brings a sense of ancient history to our contemporary cityscape. It is at once monumental and intimate, grounded and ethereal, inviting us to think about memory as a tool for renewal and resilience. This sandstone monument is an echo of the Bamiyan Buddhas, which stood at the junctions of the Silk Road for 15 centuries until they were destroyed in 2001. Today, 2 empty niches are all that remain in the cliffs of the Bamiyan Valley in Afghanistan. But Tuan refuses to let the story end in destruction. This figure appears to have been broken but rebuilt, a symbol of communal loss, but also of the healing powers of collective remembrance. In Tuan's view, history is a circle where the past returns to help us imagine a different future. In an almost alchemic process, Tuan melted down all brass artillery shells into these golden hands, transforming a symbol of violence into mudras that symbolize fearlessness and compassion. Our hope is that this work will become a true gathering space, a new icon on the skyline, but also a quiet place to find peace amidst the rush of the streets below. The Highland Print was always meant to be a space where artists could speak back to the city and challenge the horizon with stories that matter. Today, Tuan has given us something truly transcendent. In a time of polarization, this sculpture stands as a guardian of our shared humanity and as a powerful antidote to cultural erasure. I have also a few thanks, so bear with me. First of all, I would like to thank the Print Committee, which is a dedicated group of contemporary art leaders and philanthropists, for making this possible and for supporting this project since the very beginning. Several of them are here tonight, so I would like to personally thank you, Mario Palombo, Sue Vinier, Tom Mullen, Ermina Heller, Carrie Ann Flynn, Deborah Fram, and Daniel Revivo. I would like to thank the a big thank to the entire Friends of the Highland team. Many people have worked on this project, but a special thank to the Highland art team who worked tirelessly for 2 years to bring this vision to life, especially Taylor Zacharin, Julian Ledda, and Janelle Grace. And I want to share a special shout out to our brilliant director of exhibitions, Jordan Banky. Please come. Jordan has been the backbone of our production team for 15 years. This project was an immense undertaking, and Jordan and Tuan worked together for several months to oversee the creation of this work in Vietnam and navigate the complexities of a journey of bringing this to New York City and installing it 30 feet in the sky. We simply could not have done it without you, so Jordan, thank you for your expertise and dedication. I also would like to thank Tuan's incredible team, XP and Lin from Tuan Studio, and Mr. Hong and Mr. Yoon. Please come and join us here. They traveled all the way to Vietnam. We have a little gift for you. They traveled all the way to Vietnam, and they've been working tirelessly with us on site days and nights, a lot of nights, to make sure that this sculpture was perfect for us. Thank you. And finally, I know nobody would be here without Tuan. Thank you for being such amazing artists and for bringing such a profound and transformative artwork to the Highline. We're so grateful and we look forward to sharing this wonderful gift with the city that we love so much. So please join me and let's bring the glass to another glass.
No pressure. I'm so honored. Thank you for gathering here beneath this beautiful open sky, between the past and what are we and what we're still becoming. The Highline is a place where time folds and unfolds, where industry and arts, where the individual and the collective, where memory and imagine coexist. To place something here is not to declare permanence, but to enter a conversation already in motion. A very beautiful conversation that has been put in motion by beautiful people. The piece is not an answer. If anything, it's a question. It's a question about how we remember, who we remember, who we forget, how we forget, and how we choose to stand together in that public space. A work like this never belongs to one person. It is carried here by many hands, many histories, seen and unseen. I want to honor the curators, the fabricators, the artisans, the engineers, the caretakers of the city, and the many, many communities whose presence gives this space the meaning that it has. But specifically, I want to express my immense gratitude to Cecilia for your trust, for your belief, and for your vision of this very, very important space. I want to thank the committee and the board of the Highline for their support. Without them, a lot of this would not be possible. Thank you to the team at the Highline, especially Jordan, who took so much care in the production of the sculpture. Jordan came to Vietnam. You said 3 times, but I think he came more than 3 times. It was all work. It was all work. It was all work. Jordan, you said we're brothers now, so come back anytime. Thank you to Alan. Thank you to Taylor, Constanza, Janelle, Julian, Terrence, and the rest of the Highline team. What an amazing team, and I'm so honored to have gotten to work with you. Thank you to the rigging teams that worked endless freezing nights to get the stone from down there, from the dots to here, from down there to up here and aligned perfectly. But I want to give a special thanks to someone I consider a brother, An Xuân Phuong, aka Mr. XP, who led this project on the Vietnam side, and he led it from beginning to end. I'm excited as we continue to make bigger and bigger projects together. An Phuong, huh? Okay. Thank you to Lynn. Lynn, she couldn't be here, she's in Venice right now, but she had a kind of tireless assistance and management of this program, keeping everybody in check that enabled this project to happen. Another special thanks to An Hồng, An Hồng, fifth generation stone carver from Da Nang, who is stepping on U.S. soil for the first time. Thank you for your expertise and your commitment to the project. A really big thanks to An Dũng for managing and supporting us with all the heavy work and all these really big slabs of stone. Cảm ơn An Dũng nhiều. And I want to give a humongous thanks to my dear friend Khadim Ali, standing back there, for in getting us the brass from Afghanistan to Vietnam amidst outbreaks of war, border lockdowns, and really unpredictable communication lines with your people in Afghanistan. And it's wonderful that you were able to make it all the way from Sydney Australia. Thank you so much for that. And thank you to your community of Hazaras here in New York who came from very far and from around the world for all their moral support. I really want to help amplify the story of the Hazara people in Afghanistan and around the world. And that's something I hope that myself and the Hazara communities and the Highlight will be able to do. This only happens in Vietnam. Okay, anyways, I also want to give thanks always to Paula Nocton, David Noor, Celia, and my James Cohen gallery team who always make sure that I have enough electrolytes and water.
Universe with you.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, last but not least, thank you to my family, Bongan, Ayana, and Talon. I wish they were here. They couldn't be here, but I love you. So to every one of you, your labor, your patience, your belief, these are the true materials of this sculpture. I'm deeply grateful for those who trusted this vision and to those who will encounter it in their own way, whether in passing or in pause. May it invite reflection, maybe even discomfort, but always some sort of connection. Thank you for allowing this work to live here with you. Thank you.